Howdy, Redesert Boy here. Hey, I just wanted to take a little time today to just give a little report on how the range went with the Colt Detective Special, but which I just kind of take out there to shoot, but especially first time taking the Colt Agent out to shoot. Both of these are 6-round guns. Of course, this is the Colt Agent, 6 rounds, 14 ounces. Very similar, basically similar design. This one has more of a parkerized finish with this wood handle, about 14 ounces, 38 Special. And then the Colt Detective Special, right? Which is also unloaded, right? And also very nice looking firearm, you know, kind of looking at them together here. You know, about the same size, but this one's about 21 ounces, this one's 14. It's got an alloy frame, and that allows for some weight savings where the Detective Special is steel. So let's take a look at the range activity, and then we'll talk a little more about it. Howdy, we will be trying out the Colt Agent with this Hornady Critical Defense Lite. This has a 90 grain 38 Special bullet, and we'll give that a try. Reloading it using our Zeta6 K-Clip. These are the first shots with it. We'll reload using the K-Pak with the same ammo. So you saw the first shots there of the 1983 approximately manufactured Colt Agent with 90 grain Hornady FTX Critical Defense Lite, I think they call it. And so here's what the target results were. So this is about from 10 yards away. First shots were a little low. There's the 5 shots from the Colt Agent using a 90 grain FTX. We'll cover those up and we'll try it from about 5 to 7 yards. Okay, from about 7 yards. Get back, get back. You've seen another round where instead of about 10 yards, it's about 7 yards. So let's look at those results and see how it came out, still with the same ammunition. So at 5 to 7 yards, actually 7 yards in this case, you can see this is a wonderful group right in here. And that's of course what it's for, is for closer in protection. The 38 Special Colt Agent using the 90 grain Hornady Critical Defense, and I think they call it Light sometimes, FTX. Okay, now we'll try it with the standard 110 grain 38 Special Hornady Critical Defense FTX in this Colt Detective Special. Excuse me, in this Colt Agent. using the Zeta6 K-Clip to load it. Okay, we'll give this a go. Get back, get back. You saw the Colt Agent was very accurate out there on the range and for its intended use, you know, it's just kind of a close-up kind of self-defense weapon. So let's look at it now with 110 grain 38 Special FTX Hornady Critical Defense. So this is 110 grain Critical Defense. A little bit, that's probably more me than the gun shooting off to the left, but still very respectable at 7 yards for the Colt Agent. Go ahead and do a reload with our K-Paks. Do this as a tactical reload if you need to reload, you know, 3 rounds only. So very handy. So just to kind of check my accuracy with my Detective Special with the 110 grain, I'm going to go ahead and shoot that next at the same distance, about 7 yards. Get back. Get back. You saw those results. It's off to think a little bit to the left if I remember right, but still very acceptable and good grouping from that. So the next part we'll shoot the, I believe the Colt Detective Special with the 110 grain. Of course I've shot the Colt Agent 3 times, and when I say I've shot the Detective Special the first time, it's the first time I've shot it for a while. So we'll see how I do. I had shot a little low and to the left, but still pretty respectable amount in there at 10 yards with the Colt Detective Special with the 110 grain Critical Defense 38 Special FTX. And of course that's the first time I shot it compared to like the third time I had shot the Agent. See, those results were, you know, very acceptable for the Colt Detective Special. And sometimes, you know, we're a little bit off to one side, but that's why we go to the range, especially with fixed sights, just to remind ourselves of the accuracy. So I hope you find that very interesting. So we'll talk a little more here for just a minute about reloading. You might have noticed I was reloading. Although you can use the HKS DS type speed loaders, I do like these K-Pak, or excuse me, K-Clips from Zeta6 a lot. These fit D-frame Colts and K-frame Smith & Wessons, and I also like the K-Pak 2 or the K-Pak, which allows you to load like 3 at a time, you know, as a tactical reload, or, you know, 3 and 3 for a full reload. So I kind of like those as reloading options. So as far as holsters go, I was using this DeSantis thumb brake holster, really a great holster. It's worked very well, and it works for both guns. Nice thing about having guns that are pretty similar in frame. And then one of the reasons why, and we've already checked this agent empty, as we can see, one of the reasons why I got a pocket holster. One of my intentions is for this to be in pocket holster. Of course, the Detective Special could be too, but this is the DeSantis Nemesis. This also happens to fit my Ruger LCRs, which is kind of really handy that it fits them and the Colts. So I hope that gives you some insight into how those shot with self-defense ammo. And as Reed Desert Boy always says, be safe out there, whatever you're doing. Bye now.